A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler first down.
Nice first down run there from Rico Dowdle. And, you know, Mike, I think he's a bit of an underrated back. Went over 1,000 yards each of the past 2 seasons. 1 year with the Cowboys, and that last year with the Panthers. So maybe not the flashiest guy, but he feels like a really good fit in Pittsburgh.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rod. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma.
By the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First chance to show what they can do all season. 1 play in, 1 quick first down.
Well, no surprise that Bijan picks up that first down, and the Falcons offense continues to run through him, and for good reason. I mean, he might be one of the best all-round players in the league. Led the NFL in yards from scrimmage a season ago, and wouldn't be surprised to see him near the top again this year.
He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Peyton Wilson on the stop. 2 yards on the play. First down, Atlanta.
Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again. 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got it at about the 8. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And the Falcons kept the former Georgia Bulldog in state. They select Branch in the 3rd round. He might be small, but, man, he is explosive, Mike, with the ball in his hand. So the key with these guys, get him in space, get him.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Keanu Benton. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. Throw right side, taken in by Branch.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Folks, kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Nothing like a short one for your first attempt of the year, right, Mike? I mean, talk about an easy one to break you in. Knocks it through, jogs off the field. That's a dream start.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
30-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Now they'll pitch it out here. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Now, receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. This throw right. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Falcons.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are out to a 10-0 lead.
Falcons 10.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Nick Folk to
After
kick
the
off for
touchdown,
Atlanta.
out is Folk to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
on the ground, it's Dowdle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. James Pierce in on the tackle.
1 yard gain.
From the 23,
Brings up
here's second and 9. A shotgun snap, back to Allen. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
By Jalen Walker.
Jalen Walker taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun here on 3rd down, Allen.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At the 42-yard line.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver out of the backfield. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Throwing again, it's Penix. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. The corner, Asante Samuel Jr. getting in for the sack. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
And I think when you're this close, you take the 3 points off the board. So I agree with the decision. Now you set yourself up 1st and goal. You're thinking touchdown.
Now it is 1st and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
I mean, what more can we say about Bijan Robinson? I mean, you see him in the open field, his ability to make guys miss, but then the ability to then turn and get the hard yards, make the tough runs. You know, he's as well-rounded back as there is in the league, and certainly continues to be a huge force for this Falcons offense.
Nick Folk to kick off for
Both
Atlanta.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Past the 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll throw. It's Penix. That's into the hands of Branch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
First down, Falcons.
Now Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
This time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On third down, Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 35 yards. To throw again, it's Penix. And he's in. Zachariah Branch. Touchdown, Falcons. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Allen. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
So they have it 2nd and 1.
And a yard at the 33-yard line.
On the play fake, it is Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By
James Pierce working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, Allen. And they're going to get him for a 2nd time. He goes down again.
A big loss on
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's standing right around his own goal line. Accelerating toward midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Throw here down the field will fall. Incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
1st down, Atlanta.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. The pressure good. He's in on him. He will go down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second and long coming up. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Aller. Got a man open downfield. It's Bernard. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
The first down throw for Aller. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
To the air again. Aller. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Aller. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So, from 37, here's second and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Queen on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London.
Penix's pass.
They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down.
So far here
Falcons.
today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
2nd down, they need 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward, getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That is Hunt. What a throw. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your... Guys, pull that off.
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Dowdle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Aller. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And third down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
34-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
See what they have for 2nd and 7. They run over center with Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well. London brought in motion. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. And shotgun snap back to Aller. That's taken in, and it's Rico's Dowdle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw is Aller. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be stopped pretty quickly. Scramble. Let's give him 2 for that one.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Warren. He'll dodge one would-be tackle. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Aller. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing is Aller. Flushed to his right. He keeps it himself. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Dowdle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Aller. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
That makes the score Falcons 31, Steelers 15. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And a Falcon first down.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Not much. 2nd and long coming up.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A very satisfying performance to get the New Year started. Looking at a 1-0 start as they pick up the first down. They'll go play action now with Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success on third down.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Now Penix. And he cannot escape. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. They'll throw. It's Penix. That one is caught by Branch.
Penix's pass complete to Zachariah Branch.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Dowdle, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8. A run up the middle with Warren. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First down.
From the shotgun, here's Allen. That is caught right side by Bernard. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
12 more yards.
Getting up a little slow after that hit, but he does have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now Warren will try to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun here on 3rd down, Aller. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
This is one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the 2nd level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
Hope now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons stretch things out even further.
Falcons 45, Steelers 15. Nick Folk to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Aller. He'll look deep for Pittman. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Pass looking for Michael Pittman. Doesn't find him. It'll be 2nd down.
They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. A gain there of 10 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Aller now on 1st down. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he finally gets taken down.
By
Christian Harris starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener. Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
1st and 10.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple. And Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. It is third and long. Looking to throw is Aller. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. Steelers getting ready to punt this one away. He's got the wind at his back as he's on to punt this one away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.